Hi everyone, welcome back to Tokyo, where we share our own stories and give conclusions for everything we told, and we are the storytellers. I am To, and in this episode, I will share my own experience on how I, a girl who used to hate learning Japanese, become someone who takes it as a genuine pleasure every weekend. In fact, I didn't notice the change until recently, and I was extremely amazed by that. You might ask, why Japanese? Why you have to force yourself to study Japanese when you don't like it? Well, it's because N3 JRPT is one of the requirements to graduate in my studying program in my university. I couldn't choose the language I want to learn because if I had been able to, the one I choose would definitely have been Chinese, not Japanese. Okay, again, I will not focus on how to become excellent at Nihongo because I am myself not good at it and I haven't got any visible certificate for it yet, which I hope to achieve in 1 to 2 years' time, but on how I turn something I used to detest into something that I enjoy doing in leisure time. So, without any further ado, let's jump straight into the main topic. Okay, so to be honest, I don't possess any special method for it. I just simply bring Japanese close to my real life. This sounds exactly like the cliche motto that any other language learners always say, but it does work, guys. I mean, instead of merely coming to the classes, listening to the lectures, and then doing exercises, I apply Japanese directly to my daily life in 4 specific ways. Yep, the first one, I think that you might already know about it, is my bullet journal journey. I have always found traditional ways of taking notes deadly done. Therefore, I tried another method of taking notes, which is somewhat similar to sketch note and bullet journal. Actually, I combined 2 of them together. I have to admit that writing such types of notes takes a lot of time. You have to spend a day just for one note sometimes. Anyway, I do enjoy myself spending time on it because I'm a true horse, a true ngựa. Ngựa is like a Vietnamese slang to indicate someone who is profoundly into colorful and glittering and glorious things, I guess. I'm a horse by nature, by the way. Taking notes sometimes is so enjoyable to me that I even look forward to every single weekend to have time on my own for decorating my handbooks. And in order to have materials to decorate, I have to truly study. I have to read the units and sum up everything before jotting things down because I don't want to make any mistakes on my notebooks. And yep, that's how things work. The thing that I am truly into is taking notes, but to take notes, I have to study. And my second method is the studygram. In order to track and to share my studying journey, I created an Instagram account last month where I post images of my notes because I think that they are cute and neat and beautiful as well. Sorry. Not only the post, I also update me studying or sometimes the Japanese quizzes on the story section. And I have to update constantly, otherwise I will lose my followers. So another motivation here. To keep interactions with the followers, I have to update. And to have things to update, I have to study because I need to master the knowledge before sharing it to my followers on my studygram. And I will attach my studygram link in the description box in case you are curious and want to join me through this learning journey. To be specific, I study Nihongo, Hanyu, which is Chinese, and sometimes English and rarely Vietnamese as well. Or else if you want to visit it just to see neat handwritings, that's totally fine, welcome. And the next one is definitely music. If you have already known me, then you might know that I take an avid interest in music in general because I sing, I listen to songs, and I play musical instruments as well. So There is no doubt that I could browse for J-pop once I started learning Japanese again. At first, I thought that I could never like J-pop because my impression about it was mostly rock with loud music, and rock is not my cup of tea. However, in fact, I immediately took a liking to J-pop as soon as I listened to more and more songs. And my three most favorite artists are Yorushika, Yoasobi, and Kenshi Yonezu. They are even the three artists that I listened to the most this year. Japanese songs have helped me gain a ton of vocabularies because once I like a song, I will sing it. And in order to sing it well, I have to learn the lyrics. And by learning the lyrics, I learn new words as well. And my final motivation is Studio Ghibli films. In fact, Japanese learners are mostly anime fans, right? But I'm not one of them. I don't have any passion for animes, except for the films from Ghibli Studio. I have liked Ghibli films ever since I was a little child, when I got to see them on the VTC 11. So when I started Nihongo again, I spent all my nights binge watch Ghibli films. First with Vietnamese and English subtitles to understand the content, then with the Japanese subs in order to improve my Nihongo vocabularies. However, to be honest, it didn't help me much, except for the repetitive phrases like okaeri or itadakimasu or komatte ne. Because once I watched a film, I could be so immersed in the word that I couldn't pay any attention to the phrases or vocab. Yep. And yeah, that's basically everything I want to share. In conclusion, the motivation comes from nowhere but from your own self. So, my tips for developing the liking for Japanese in particular, and for other things in general, is first, you have to find the thing that you enjoy doing, and then try to link it with the things that you have to do but you don't like it. And even if there is no connection between them, try to find one. Yep, that's what I think. I hope that this can help you somehow, especially help my friends who are struggling through Nihongo just like me. And I do hope that we will get through, we will get over this period successfully. See you in another episode. Bye for now. Bye.